As long as that other person does not commit adultery, you are married before God. This is kingdom standard. Now, when they commit adultery, and you know and prove it, you are free to marry again. That's the grounds of kingdom. Do you know why? Because whenever you get married and you consummate that marriage with sex, blood is spilled. That's why two men cannot consummate a marriage. And that is why two women cannot consummate a marriage. Why? There's no blood covenant possible. See, marriage is not about rings. You know, in San Francisco, they keep putting rings. It ain't about rings. It's about blood. Oh, you don't understand. It's about blood. That's why the Bible talks so much about the blood. Because the blood is the foundation of both life and death. Life and death is in the blood. That's why every female comes to earth locked up. Completely locked up. Comes packaged. Locked up. Every female comes to this planet locked up. And the designer did a good job. He locked her up with a little film of skin called the pinna. And that pinna, the skin, is filled with blood. It's actually an organ, the doctors say. And all the organ supplies is blood. It locks her up. And the only way to open up a female is to spill blood on yourself and her. It's a blood covenant. So when a woman is opened by a man for the first time, there's a covenant cut. No matter what you say, God marks in heaven a little note. Covenant. Follow me now. That's why sex is only relegated to marriage. Because you don't want to cut a covenant with anybody who ain't going to be with you forever. So my wife and I cut a covenant on our wedding night. Blood on both of us. Matter of fact, if you read the scriptures carefully, you'll understand how deep this thing is to God. God told Moses that when a man and woman got married, when they went into the wedding bed the first night, the priest had to stand outside the door waiting for the sheet. Woo! And standing next to the priest, read the Old Testament, was the whole community and their parents with stones in their hands. And if the sheet came out and there was nothing on it, somebody died. We need to bring that back. Clap loud. Don't get nervous. I know some of y'all ain't got no sheet at all right now, but I'm going to help you. But that's how serious God takes the covenant. I'm talking to singles. Watch this. So, when the blood covenant is cut between me and my wife in that marriage bed, undefiled, that means there's no problem in the bed, then if I was to have sex with another woman, I cut another covenant. Now you know, the principle of covenant is the only way to break a covenant is to cut a new one. That's why you got the Old Testament covenant and the New Testament covenant. And what broke the covenant? It was blood on the cross. Oh, you don't get it. So the blood of bulls and goats and sheep and turtle doves in the Old Testament was a covenant that lasted for 1 year. But here comes Jesus, the Lamb of God. He's going to cut another covenant. This one is forever. Woo! But it was what? Blood.
Hi, thank you so much for watching. Please remember you can support our work on our Patreon page and you